Hi everyone. So today I want to talk about something that I think a lot of people will be able to relate to, and it's certainly something that I used to believe a lot, and that's the idea that we'll be happy when we've, complete that sentence however you wish, but often it's things like, I'll be happy when I've got that job promotion, or I'll be happy when I have X amount of money in the bank, or I've got that big house, or in my case, when I had anorexia, it was, I'll be happy when I've reached my target weight. And funnily enough, when I got to what I thought was my target weight, it didn't actually make me happy at all, because the goalposts had moved and they were constantly moving. And I think that happens a lot in life, and I've certainly seen it in other aspects of my life, whether it's work or relationships or in relation to food and eating, body image. God, I'll be happy when I've kind of toned up, and once I kind of get into the routine of going to the gym however many times a week or whatever it might be, and it puts so much pressure on these external factors that actually don't really make us happy at all. They might make us happy for a short amount of time, but as I said, those goalposts are constantly moving, so actually it's not really a fair game that we're playing. And what I've come to realise over the last few years is that actually it's not those external factors or circumstances or events or other people that can make us happy. It's actually something that's, without sounding too hippie, it's something that's created inside us. And I've realised that because there are certain circumstances that I can be in where sometimes they'll make me happy and sometimes they won't. So there are these inconsistencies. And actually, sometimes when I had anorexia, sometimes I would lose weight and I'd be really happy, and then other times I'd lose weight and I wouldn't. So actually it's not the number on the scales that's making me feel a certain way, and I've talked about this previously on other videos and in the book and other places, that it's not those numbers looking up at me on that bit of plastic on the floor. It's my interpretation of what those mean, and the kind of the story that's attached to it. So for me, it was, once I got to that target weight, sometimes when it would make me happy, I would be playing this story in my head that would be saying that I had achieved something, or that I was successful, or that I was real anorexic because I had gotten to that weight. Whereas other times that wouldn't be the case at all, and even if I'd lost the exact same amount of weight, I could be playing a completely different story, which might sound like, you're a failure, who do you think you are, you're not a proper anorexic, you're failing, all that kind of stuff. But the only difference is that what I've created in my head, and what story's being played. So I think it's worth being aware, and even kind of just starting to look out for those inconsistencies, and notice when those thoughts are coming in that are saying, I'll be happy when ... And again, that can be complete, it's relevant for everyone. We all do it unknowingly. But it's something that it's a bit of a trap that we fall into. It's a bit like, in the book I talk about it being a bit like a mirage in the desert, that we think that we're aiming for this thing, this lake on the horizon, but we get there and we realise that it's either kind of miles in the future or it was never there to begin with. So actually, it's a bit of an illusion, and I think the same applies for those other things, that often they can be a bit of an illusion, that we think that those things are going to make us happy, but actually when we get there, sometimes that's not the case. So I'd love to hear what you think. Please feel free to leave comments below, and obviously check out our other videos, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.